It's the start of day 3, and I have to admit, I slept like a rock last night. I seem to acclimate more and more to the uncomfortable pad that we have. After a breakfast of oatmeal around the hot fire, we lay around enjoying the last few minutes we have of solitude and beauty here in the Boundary Waters. We will head back today. But before we go, we decide to catch some sun and catch a few fish so we can have lunch before we leave. But the lake has one more surprise for us, and we're greeted by what I can only believe is the keeper of this lake. He comes to see us as if to say, "Thank you for your stay," and bids us farewell in a majestic flyover. Today is all about the nature and the animals of this place. They seem to be everywhere, alive and vibrant, no longer timid and afraid, but more welcome to us, more involved, more approachable. Little did we know, our biggest surprise was yet to come later in the day. As I start to prepare myself for packing up camp and our long journey back, I can only think about how much I've enjoyed my time here, but also missing the comforts of home, that first hot meal, that nice warm shower. As I'm lacing up my hiking boots, I realize that Jeff is not yet ready to go and is headed into the water for yet another swim. There's a piece of him here at this lake, the part of him that says I can let go, I can just be. As we load up the canoe, Lily the dog seems a little agitated, and Jeff seems a little bit nervous about how jumpy she is. We take one last look at our campsite before we head out on our journey home. We make it to our first portage with no issues, and honestly, I'm not surprised. We've done this many times. We're seasoned pros. So it's what happens next that surprises me. Remember that squirrely dog from earlier? Yeah, good old Lily. And that's why we wear life jackets and try to strap everything to the canoe. Everything turned out fine, we were just a little wet. But had that canoe not tipped, the next opportunity wouldn't have been there. Jeff and I had never seen a moose in the wild in the Boundary Waters, and it's something we'd talked about often. But after we finally got going again, there it was, right ahead of us in the water. Everything happens for a reason. Had that canoe not tipped, we wouldn't have met this moose. We wouldn't have seen it. I'm honored and I'm touched that this opportunity was given to us. As we reach our car, I realize I can sum up what I love most about this place. Charles Lindbergh once said that real freedom lies in wilderness, not in civilization.